Check it out, guys. This is something Jasmine made for me. It looks very nice, doesn't it? You said you were gonna make my head, but then you thought that'd be kind of weird to have to like chop open my own head.
That's right.
Anyways, what we're gonna do today is we are going to open ourselves a box of the Plasma Freeze, and I picked this up yesterday, and I figured, yeah, let's do a box opening video of this, and then we will also I'll probably later on do one for online as well, so we can see what we get. Hopefully, well, we're guaranteed a couple of good EXs in this one. This is the new set, of course. What are you hoping for in this box? Deoxys, Kyrium, Thunderous,
yeah, all the good
Absol, Superior Energy Retrieval, all those good stuff. That's a very nice box. Actually, it looks a lot like the Plasma Storm one as well. Alright. So I actually haven't been keeping track too much, so I don't know exactly what's in the box, like the cards and stuff like that. But I figured, why not? I'll go over the cards a little bit slower than I normally do, so this episode might take a little bit longer than per usual. I actually have no idea what's inside this set. Alright, so let's take a look. We got the Rattata. There's 2 Rattatas in this set. I think I saw a different one, didn't I?
There are also 2 Eevees.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that much. Grimer. This one's actually not too bad. Grimer. Poison Lure. In drafts, the Poison Lure is like a catcher effect and it poisons things. And then his evolution deals extra damage if they're poisoned. I was using that in my draft deck. Nidoran, Poison Sting. That's okay. Timple. Surprise! Not very good. Oh, there's a Dino in this set. Push. Yeah, this Dino's not that great though. I was just thinking like the Hydreigon.
There are 2 of them too.
Oh, really? Why? Vanillish. I'm pretty sure this is a reprint. Even the art looks same. Umbreon. I don't have this one yet. Dark Shade. Every team every team Plasma Pokemon gets plus 20. Some form of. There's a lot of evolutions in this set. But I think some form of Eevee deck would be kind of interesting. Wouldn't be super good, but it'd be kind of interesting. Pin Missile for the 4 coins does 20 times the number of heads, and then Electric Diffuse does 40. And if there's a thing, then if it's an EX, it can attack. Grovel, that's just a middle evolution. It's not going to be used that much. Knock Owl has a really cool attack. You were using that during your draft, right?
Yeah.
Dad? You like Hoot Hoot has the dual
it's
draw?
like dual draw.
Yeah, both players can draw 2 cards, and then Jazz was like, alright. And I'm like, oh, thanks for the 2 cards. She's like, yeah. And then second turn, knocked out a powerful vision. I'm like, what? Why are you hurting my guys? Fly is a terrible attack though. If it hits tails, it does absolutely nothing on this one. This is different than the other fly attacks like on Unpheasant. And I think I talked about that in my... We're doing a tournament thing. We had a tournament thing, and I did some commentary on that with Julia. Did you want to do anything? Oh, you want to put a Bulbasaur in the background. Oh, let's do it like that. There we go. Look at that. Look at that background. All right, Chinchou, you're not so great. Another Dino. We've seen that one already. Sandile. I think this one is also a reprint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nidoran. Hit back. This one's really interesting. Because what you could do is you can play down, there's a stadium called Frozen City where if you attach an energy to a non-plasma Pokemon, it does damage to that Pokemon. So you can actually do this attack first turn for 30, which is kind of interesting, but then you have to hurt yourself in order to do it. There's the Muck. And basically, you can't really see because it's so glary, but Poison Suction, if the defending Pokemon's poisoned, the heal 60 from this Pokemon as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh, this is the titular B Sharp. It was on the cover of one of the wrappers. Dragon Slayer. The Pokemon is a Dragon type. Does 40. Yeah, it's only okay. Really? Okay. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Dragonair. Oh yeah, I think there's a Dragonite line in this. And meanwhile, we got Astonish. It's okay. Big old bite. It's okay. It's not super gay. I wouldn't even. There's not that many steel types in this set, so I probably wouldn't even recommend using Mawile in a draft because his attacks use metal types. Jeez, why is this thing so hard to open? All right, seen that. Seen that. Oh no, we haven't seen that. Mankey. It's okay. Cacnea. I didn't even realize this was even a Pokemon. That was like a Digimon, if you ask me. Yeah. Flip coin hits. Defending Pokemon's not poison. So another way you can set up that muck. Starly. Yamask Transfer Pain. This is a reprint. Cacturn. Oh yeah. Definitely looks like a Digimon. Rapid Fire Needles. What is this? Does 30 damage to one of your Pokemon? That's not great. Payback. If the opponent has only one prize left, this attack does 60 more damage and discards an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. So it does 90 damage. Interesting. Ooh, Quagsire. I know that at least one person who really, really likes Quagsire. Sucks that this is my rare, though. Any damage done to this Pokemon is reduced by 20. Okay, cool. If the Pokemon has any fighting energy attached to it, this attack does 30 more damage. And that's actually kind of interesting because if there's so much prisms and blends and stuff like that, this will actually hit for that extra damage. But it only hits 90 still, which is not so great. Ooh, Shadow Triad. This one lets you get any plasma card from your discard pile back into your hand. It can come in handy at certain points. Maybe as a one-off supporter, it's not super bad. Then Arena. Poison Sting, Poisons, Double Kick, Flip Coins. Yep. Milk Tank. Heal all damage, then discard all energies. Okay. That's alright. Haven't hit any EXs yet. Would like to hit all the EXs. Wouldn't mind getting 4 EXs in a box. Haven't had that happen ever, maybe? Or in a long time. Anyways. Ooh, we might have got a spoiler right there. Starly. Poniard. Dratini. Oh, you Dratini. There's a Wooper for a Quagsire. Slam, flip 2 coins. That's only okay. These are not so great. Sneasel, if flip a coin, if heads, this attack does 20 more damage. Okay. Cacnea. Again. And Heatran. Oh, it's not a Deoxys, it's not a Thundurus. That sucks. I think I already have a Heatran too, so this is my second Heatran, which is, yay, Heatran. Fire types are not so great right now in format because Blastoise is such a strong deck, so you're going to see a lot of Blastoise and a lot of Curiums as well. So if you're weak to water, sucks to be you, which is Heatran, but he does have some decent attacks. If things are affected by a special effect, it does extra damage, which is pretty good. Excuse me, because we have laser beams in format. And then Dynamic Press does 80 damage, and if it has Plasma Energy on it, it does 10 damage for every damage counter on it, so it's kind of like a Revenge plus 80. Oh yes, I need Team Plasma Balls. I need to be able to look up for Plasma Pokemons. Superior Energy Retrieval, which is great in my Blastoise deck, gets back all those energies I want. Those are the cards. These are the cards I want. I'm gonna put these aside, because these are cards I want. I guess I might as well put Heatran all over to the side, even though I'm a little bit disappointed that was my EX. Beggars can't be choosers. I got the Mario RPG stuff stuck in my head now. Thanks, Muffins. That is a reprint, it looks like. Continuous slap. He's so hard to power up in a draft for an attack, but sometimes he's worth it. He has a lot of HP though, so it's not too bad. Cryogonal, nobody likes you. Call Sign looks for a water Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. Cryo Freeze, return water energy, and then the defending Pokemon can't attack. It's good for stalling. You can't really build energy off of it, but what can you do? Yes! $10 card right here. Kyurem, very, very strong card. Frostbeard does 30 damage to the active and 30 to the bench. And Blizzard Burn does 120 as a non-EX card. This guy can be, if you use Colorless Machine to get the plasma on it, and then you attach per turn, you can attack on your first turn. And Deoxys give All right, so let me explain this card a little bit. It has 2 attacks. First one does 30 to the active and then 30 to the bench. The second one does 120 and then Kyurem can attack next turn. But there's several good things about this card because, first of all, Deoxys gives it a +10 boost if it's on the bench because it's a Team Plasma Pokemon, and also because it's Team Plasma Pokemon, you can Colress Machine on it and then attach per turn and then be able to attack on your first turn with it. And if you can basically do, like with a perfect God Start, you can do 70 to the active and then 30 to the bench, and then the following turn basically you can knock out an EX. But if you have the Deoxys and a Laser Beam, you can just straight up 120, which every Deoxys gives you +10, so you can do 160 max, and with a Laser Beam, you can kill any EX Pokemon just with this guy, and he's a non-EX, so you guys only take 1 prize if they kill it. Flareon Vengeance does 10 damage for each Pokemon in my discard pile. That's kind of interesting. Especially since you can throw away a lot of the evolutions that you don't want. If you want to look at some kind of 6 corners deck, I think an evolutions deck would be kind of interesting. What will we find in the next pack? Beldum. Calculate, look at top 4 cards. It's not bad for the draft. Anything that lets you draw or change your top deck is pretty good. Pachirisu, minor errand running. Search your deck for 2 basic and put them in your hand. Okay, deck thinning is also good in a draft because you don't get into those cards. But then if you're playing against Knockout, ouch. Although, what is his second attack? Yeah, I mean, it hits Knockout for weakness. So there's the Hoot Hoot. Dual draw 2 cards. This is probably like the strongest card right now in the draft. If you were playing in a draft, it would be kind of good. That's 30 damage too. Huh. Not so great. These guys are basically saying, I am not so great. If anyone has any special energies, does extra damage. Gonna grab myself a tissue. Because I am dripping like a faucet. Oh my gosh. My morning sniffles are getting pretty bad. All this is like just compounded by hay fever as well. So it's not fantastic. I'm so bad at opening these wrappers. The wrapper seems really like weirdly made these days. Woopoor, Beldum, Ponyard, Shinsho, Shrendile. Ooh, there's an Eevee. Shiny. There's 2 Eevees, as Jasmine mentioned before. They have one that lets you look up the evolutions, and then they have this one, which is, it's okay. Could be better. Beedrill, Swift Sting. Beedrill always seems to have like a 1 energy attack, which is kind of interesting. If this Pokemon is on full HP, this does 40 more damage to the defending Pokemon, and defending Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. Interesting. It's kind of a weak attack. Floatstone. This is such a good card. You attach it to a Pokemon and it gives them free retreat. I really needed one of these as well, so that's great. I'm going to put that over there. Executes an interesting card, Propagation. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you can put it into your hand. What's really good about this card is you can use it with Ultra Ball and anything that like makes you discard a card, such as Superior Energy Retrieval, right, which forces you to discard 2 cards from your hand. So you can get this back into your hand from the discard pile. So it's like your discard pile comes back to your hand, and then discard it away using that. And then later on, when you need to do something similar, you can get it back into your hand again and discard it again. It's actually pretty decent that way. Only problem is it is a 30 HP basic, and you might accidentally start with it unintentionally, and then that would be like the worst day of your life. And the question is like, is it worthwhile using a deck space for this kind of risk as well? Let's do a mid-video code card giveaway, shall we? If you have followed up to here, this is your code card. Enjoy that, guys. Foresee, and of course, if you guys play on PTCGO, they do. If you play like every 5th day, they will give away a pack to you, so you could just get a pack every 5th day. So you just have to log on every day. You don't even have to play, just log on every day. So give that a shot, guys. It is a fun game. Grammar, talked about him. Yamask, this is a different Yamask too, jeez. But they're both reprints. Oh, Croconaut, definitely a reprint. Steelix, oh, I haven't seen this yet. Metal Defender. If your opponent, this Pokemon has no weakness, doesn't really matter. A heavy impact for 100. I mean, he's an evolution. He's not really worthwhile running, and even in a Kling Clang deck. Team Plasma badge, yeah. I like to badge things up. So basically, you can make any Pokemon an honorary Team Plasma Pokemon just by giving him a badge. Got another Floatstone, perfect. And another Crocodile, blah. Blah, I say, blah. Yeah, if you guys want to tune in tomorrow, I'll probably give away another code on my PTCGO thing. I might do it differently. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I do it. Because I got a couple extra codes from the draft. I do want to do like a box opening 36. But yeah, Patchy. Treco, Hoot Hoot. Signs of Evolution. So this is the Eevee I was talking about. Search your deck for 3 Pokemon of different types that evolve from Eevee. So you can get like an Umbreon, Espeon, Jolteon. You cannot get Vaporeon and Glaceon because they're both water types, so it sucks to be you. But yeah, you can get 3 different types, so it's pretty interesting. Oh, a Hydreigon. This is different. Tractor Beam. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Does 40 to the new Pokemon. Obsidian Fang. Before doing damage, discard all tools attached to the defending Pokemon. That one's kind of interesting because Floatstone's going to be around a lot these days. I'm kind of interested to see that because you can capture something up, get rid of the tool at the same time. Let's see. Hurry up, Fake Out. If heads Pokemon's paralyzed, pivot. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon is increased by 20. So it takes more damage? Yeah, that's not great. Oh, there's a Vaporeon. Refreshing Rain. Heal 30 from every Pokemon? That'd be kind of fun to build a league deck. Or even a draft deck using this. Goldbreaker. Does 80 to EXs. Cool. Onyx, he's pretty, alright. Ooh, another Superior Energy Retrieval. I think that's all I needed, actually. I got one already from the draft. And yeah, that's all I needed. So one of the reasons why I open a box usually is so that I can get all the trainers I need. I still need more Team Plasma badges. I still need more Plasma Balls. I still need a Gatus. What else do I need? Maybe Floatstones would be kind of cool, I guess. But I think I have 3 now, so it's okay. I'm never going to play more than that. I'm just going to go through these a little bit faster. Kakuna, Hide, Prevent. Oh, okay, that's alright. Electrode, you are terrible. Why do you even show up? Magnetic Draw until you have 4 cards in hand. In previous format, last year, we had Magnezone. What's this? Oh no, this is 2 years ago now. Wow. We had Magnezone, and he had a Magnetic Draw ability to draw up to 6 in hand, which was pretty good. Espeon, Psyalert, draw until you have 6. That's pretty good. Attack, Shadow Ball. Does 40, but it does include weakness and resistance, which is kind of cool because you can kill anything that's weak to Espeon on the bench. There's another propagation guy. I don't really need to put him anywhere. I say. It's the morning right now. It's the morning of my birthday too. This episode will go the day after, but right now it is the morning of my birthday. Ooh, it's not focusing anymore. Oh well, deal with it. Poison. Oh, Primate. Fury Sweeps does flip 3 coins, does 30 for each one. Karate Chop does 80 minus 10 for every damage on Primate. I was using this guy in the draft because I had 2 Mankeys, 2 Primates, so I could get him up consistently. And building this guy up on the bench is pretty easy. He does 80 straight up, and 80 in a draft is pretty good. Litwick, another reverse Quagsire. Ooh, a Leafeon. Energy Crush. 20 damage times the number of energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. Interesting. Yeah, all your opponents. So late game, this would be pretty strong. Combined with like a de-evolution spray, you can switch between it. And I like how a lot of them have a colorless attack that allows them to use it. Leaf Blade has a chance. Another Shadow Triad. Oh, it has Seadra. I think this is a reprint too. Smoke Screen. Yeah. If your opponent flip a coin. If your opponent tries to attack next turn, they may fail. If they fail, them coin flips. Pokemon and their coin flips. There's a lot of coin flippage in Pokemon. It's kind of funny. Alright, I think we're due for an EX. I bet you this one has an EX. I didn't spoiler myself, but I have a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. It is my birthday. Triple stab, flip 3 coins, 10 damage for each head. Oh no, I think I saw what it was. It's stupid Rock Guard. This is my 3rd Rock Guard. I pulled 2 of the draft. Oh my gosh, I don't even want this card. Rock Guard is like Rocky Helmet, but it does even more damage. It's like 6 damage if you attack the Pokemon, but it's such a dumb tool. The problem with it is because of Floatstone, a lot of people will be playing Tool Scrapper, so it makes it really risky to try it. I guess I could use Plasma Energies. That last one was a Seadra, by the way, and the one before that was an Onyx. Didn't thought they bear mentioning. I should probably start putting the uncommons forward and leaving the rare in the back. They call that, I don't know what they call that. They do like do in the special order. So like we'll put 1, 2, 3, and we leave this one face down. That's my rare. So we'll go with the I just showed you. All right, I'm learning how to do this. I'll show you all the uncommons first. And then these are the, those are the commons. These are the uncommons. Yeah, this is my reverse. Then these are the uncommons. Got another knockdown. What's Palpitoad do? Vibration does 20 damage. Suspicious Sound Wave does 30 and can confuse. And then the rare was this guy. Freaking Heatran. Oh my gosh. Another Heatran. I've got 3 Heatrans now, guys. Oh, I can't say that I'm happy about that. I wouldn't mind a box that gave me like 2 Deoxys and a Thunder. It's like, hey, if you're gonna give me 2 AXs, why not give me 2 Deoxys, right? Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, put away that rare. Or just put it in the back. It can't be an EX this time just because, whatever. Dratini. I got 2 Heatrans. 2 Heatrans and a Rock Guard. This is my 3rd Rock Guard, 3rd Heatran. I am so displeased. Oh, Kakuna. This is a Miltank, and we got a Reshiram. This is a different Reshiram. Has Purifying Flames that remove special effects on itself, special conditions, and Infusion Flare, which does more damage if there's a Zekrom on the bench. Did you want to open one?
I'm okay.
I can't really complain. I mean, cards are cards, right? But I am complaining because I wanted better cards. I feel like A-Pro opening my cards like this, putting the rare in the back, so to speak. We've seen this Confragilis. Frozen City. So this is the stadium I was talking about. If you put it down, then anytime you attach energy from your hand on a non-Team Plasma Pokemon, then that Pokemon takes 20 damage. It's actually pretty ridiculous how much damage. Should be 10, but 20 is pretty huge. Look at my rare. It's a Sableye. Why? When I used to work for Alderac Entertainment Group, they had this thing where, like, yeah, you have to have bad rares to make the good rares look better. No. Just no. It's so painful. Why would you do that to anybody? Eevee, Starly, Grimer, Flareon. Yes, we've seen this one already. Palpitoad, Matang, the Psybolt. Flip a coin, defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Psypunch 50 is alright. Staraptor. Hey, we have the whole Starly line here. Staraptor is actually a really good Pokemon in the video game, if I remember correctly. Strong Breeze, Shuffle, Defending Pokemon. That's wow. 4 energies for that. I don't know though. That's like the Drifloon attack, Take Away, but Take Away at least was a 3 energy attack, and Drifloon was a stage 1 Pokemon, which means you can get them out easier. So I don't understand why you would make the attack more difficult. Alright, hoping for 2 EXs on each side of the box. So we still have maybe 2 chances to redeem ourselves. Maybe we'll get another Ace Spec that, I mean, the Ace Specs in this set are pretty bad. I think there's Life Dew, and then there's that. So there's that. Oh, that reminds me, I was gonna get myself a dowsing machine. Jeez, I forgot about that. Weavile does Vilify. Discard as many Pokemons as you like from your hand. This does 30 times the number of Pokemon you discard. So combine this with our little propagation guy, so you can get these back in your hand and then do that all over again. It's a pretty fun combo. I'm gonna just keep that for now. All right, last one of the half. Woo. Three uncommons, put that there. Although sometimes people also put the reverse hollow to the back just because, you know, he might be reverse hollow. Is that a different Dino? That is the different Dino. Slam, 2 coins, does 20 damage. Okay, cool. Sneasel, Beldum, Dratini, Plasma Badge, cool. Mawile, nobody likes you. And Nidoking, yeah, he's okay. Love Strike, does 40 damage for each Nidoqueen on my bench. Interesting. And then Horn Drill on the Nidoqueens, yes, of course. Pokemon, inappropriate Pokemon attacks, so common. It happens. Hit, gutter, out. Alright, let's try it this way this time, where we move the shiny and our rare to the back. Oh, I got a good feeling about this one. Dratini, Sandile, Cacnea, Sneasel, Mahita, Vaporeon, Grovel, please, I'm groveling, Matang, Nidoran, and Hydreigon. Fantastic. Ignore the random ass clips here and there as I do quick edits every now and then. Here we go. Mask. Huido, Hivi, Draco, Whooper, Whippysharp, Hualapan, also a reprint card. Knockowl, Glaceon, Plasma Freeze, retreat cost for each of my team Plasma Pokemon is 2 less. Interesting. Seismitoad, wow. Seismic Punch, 30 to each bench Pokemon, yours and your opponent's. Splash turn does 80 and switches, okay. Interesting. 30 spread is actually pretty crazy. How much for that? 2 colorless for 30 spread? If you have no bench Pokemon, and Seismitoad is your only Pokemon, which is a bad situation, but it's interesting, you can do that. You can get a lot of KOs at once, that's for sure. Alright. Don't get me wrong, Rock Guard is really great in drafts. I used it to great success because 60 damage is nothing to sneeze at, and it allows you to take out your opponent's stuff really quickly. Executor, ooh, what does he do? Blockade, opponent can't play any supporters from his or her hand next turn. Okay, that's not going to be helpful in drafts, which is the only time I'll probably play Executor. Stop, if heads, does 30 more damage, okay. Doop 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 doop. Primate, Horsey, Jolteon, Nerino, Zweilous, Draco, Gatus, full art, cool. That's cool. I like that. This card's probably going to be somewhat expensive just because people like them full art supporters. What Gatus does is that it looks for any items such as this on your opponent. You get to look at your opponent's hand, and then you take all their item cards, force them to shuffle it back into their deck, and then you draw a card for everyone you did. It's pretty good at the very first turn, and it's pretty good near the end of the game. Everywhere else in between is not so great, so you can see maybe one-offs of it being run, which is pretty decent, I think. And it's worthwhile running that instead of Charon, just because it has disruption into it and straight draw as well. So I prefer getting that over an Ace Spect in this set. So that's pretty good. There's also full art Juniper in this set. Another Shadow Triad. And the other thing about Gatus is that he's actually a rare trainer, which is kind of rare, to say the least. Oh, this is different. 6 feet under. If this one's knocked out, you put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. That's not so great. Oh, I can knock out this as an option, but then they still take their prizes. That is not so great, but surprise, 30 damage everywhere. I don't really see a time when that was going to be super useful, but what do you know... I'm sure somebody out... Whoa, did I get 2 codes? Bonus. Unless I get a few cards. I think there should be 10 or 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll see if I missed out on a card because of that. But that's interesting. Packing... mispacking, I suppose. That's still the same. Cryogonal, you're still safe. Superior Energy Retrieval... Propagation. I've got Eradicate, that's my rare. Transfer Junk, that sounds so wrong. Team Plasma Pokemon. Put a Team Plasma Pokemon, Team Plasma Trainer card, and a Team Plasma Energy from your discard pile into my hand. That's pretty cool. And then Bite does 30. But as a recovery, that's not too bad. I can get behind that. Ever so gently. And then Hoot will like go, oh, thanks. I'll go into knockout now. Oh, okay. This one doesn't even have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it's 10 cards. But okay, so we didn't get a bonus thing because we're missing one from this one. Wow, it sucks if like you were buying packs and that happened. I'm pretty sure I can just like write to Nintendo and go, hey, I have a pack here that didn't have a code. Can I get a code? Cleon. People are talking about this. It does an Im attack where you can choose one of the defending Pokemon's attack and use it, but you have to match the necessary energy. So unless you run it with a rainbow stuff, it's not super great. And he can change to any type. I'll put it over here. He's not super great just because it's not like foul play. And he was a Team Plasma Pokemon, it might make a difference because then you can get the benefits from Team Plasma stuff on him. And that would be kind of cool. You can like, hey, now I have another Kyurem or another whatever kind of stuff. I'm not even talking about the Dragonairs because they're just bad. Glaceon. Come on, EX. Come on, 3rd and 4th EX. I am hoping for you. Make it a good birthday. Let's do this thing. I can kind of feel cards when I do this too. So I'm giving myself somewhat of a mini spoiler. Oh gosh, this video's going long. Who thought that opening Crocodile, Piston Headbutt, move energy attached to the defending one of your opponent's bench, okay. Poison Harm, defending Pokemon's not poisoned. I think we saw that. I wish I could like open more than one of these at a time. I wish I had like more hands. Get out of here, Rapper. Nobody even likes you. Oh, this one feels good. Spoiler. Chinchou, Sandile, Sneasel, Litwick, Voltorb, B-Sharp, Starry Lampent. I'm trying to do it like the... Devin, opponent can't use items on the next turn. Heal Wing heals damage. It would be good if it weren't for the fact that Dragon is a stage 2. Really, Latios? Oh, gosh, sucks donuts. I mean, like, the thing is that Deoxys is worth like $54 and Thundurus is worth like $30. These guys are worth pretty much nothing. I got Latios. Better than Heatran, I suppose. Third Heatran would just make my day.
That would be funny.
Mac Flight, defending Pokemon can't retreat during your next turn. Luster Purge, discard all energy attached to this. Oh my god.
Is this at least better than Latias?
I don't know. The attack seems pretty lackluster. Believe it or not, we didn't prepare that at all. Oh my goodness. Boom, 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 boom. Floatstone. Boom, boom. Vanilluxe. Ooh, Chill Max. Flip a coin for every energy attached to this Pokemon does 60. Ooh, times that. Heads. Cold Freeze puts the Pokemon to sleep. Interesting. Pretty sure that's a reprint though. Pretty sure all those Vanilluxe cards were reprints. They needed to fill up the set somehow. I'm hoping we still have maybe one more EX if we're lucky. Boom, 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 boom. Shadow Tree out again. Almost have a playset of Shadow Trees. Ooh, Chandelier, this one's pretty good. It attaches fire out of your deck to any fire Pokemon, or any Pokemon even, and puts 1 damage counter for doing so, but it's a pretty good card. Oh, and a Mr. Mime, I like this. It basically protects your bench from damage, which is pretty good. That's what you want. I see a Hoot Hoot.
Best card ever.
Do you give a hoot? Decent common for drafts. I've now like memorized this whole set. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So this is a card talking about Deoxys. Does 10 for every damage, 10 extra damage for Plasma Pokemons. Okay, let me try this again. If your Team Plasma Pokemon does an attack, Deoxys will make that attack do 10 more damage to the active Pokemon. So, and these stack. So if you have 4 of these on your bench, you do 40 extra damage, and it's so good every single turn.
Benchable plus power.
Yeah, and his Helix Force does pretty decent damage as well. It does 30 plus 30 for every energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Oh my goodness.
There you go, the Heat Thorns were worth it.
Sure, I don't know. But for sure I'm gonna sell these cards. I'm gonna sell it right now because Deoxys will be coming out as a Tim promo. So I wanna sell it while it's worth a lot of money. It doesn't come out as a Tim promo until after Worlds Tournament, so people will be needing it.
See the other
I already seen it, yeah. Another Frozen City, another Floatstone. I got a playset now, thank you. And ooh, an Absol. I need this too. Absol's really great. It does Mind Jack, 20 damage for every opponent bench Pokemon. And then this one's not so great, but the first attack is really good, especially since you can power it in 1 turn. Yeah, it's not great as a starting attacker, but it's really good in Darkrai decks for obvious reasons. Let's finish off this box. Plasma Balls. Now I have a playset. Perfect. I got a playset of all the trainers, which is what I also really wanted. And then after this, if I ever want cards, I will buy singles instead of opening a box. And that's usually how I would recommend most people do it. Because you can get all the trainers this way. And you get a nice bulk. And it's also fun to open packs. I know some people only buy singles. But I think it's more fun this way. It's all about fun, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. Shiny Superiority Retrieval? Do not mind.
Do you have a playset of that now?
Shinies?
No, just normal.
Yes.
Okay.
got all the trainers I think I need. I wouldn't mind another Gatus, but I did get a full art Gatus.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So that's not too bad. Last one, you want it? It has a Deoxy on it. Maybe we'll get a 5th EX. You want to sit down?
It's okay. I'll open it like this.
Take a seat.
Take a seat.
Oh, here, let me do the moving thing. Oh, you took the thing away. You know, one of the packs had 2 booster codes, and then another one had
that's...
1. Oh, had none.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it balanced out.
You had a rare that pack, right? So there shouldn't be a rare here. Well, like, I mean, a good rare. Yeah. Ta-da!
Woo! All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.